What's up? What's up? What's up? Usually for the preview, I'll do like a slideshow, but like I'm not in the mood to do all that shit. But anyway, so I'm just gonna do this review right now. You gotta see my ugly face. Next week, the Baltimore Ravens, we're going against the Cardinals, Arizona Cardinals, in Arizona on Monday Night Football. Now think about this for a minute. Arizona's offense is ranked number one, number two. It's up there. Just take my word for it. It's up there. And we just played the 49ers, whose offense was atrocious. Prior to playing against us, atrocious. Probably like one of the worst offenses in the league. Colin Kaepernick was playing horrible. Horrible. Before he before we went there, he was playing horrible. Colin Kaepernick threw for like 340 on us. Come on, you can't let Colin Kaepernick throw 340 on it. I'm pretty sure he sucked dick. You can't suck dick and be an NFL quarterback. You can't let somebody who sucked dick throw 340 yards on it. And if he can do that to us, throw guys throw interceptions to guys like Patton, who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is Patton? Come on. If he can do that, you can imagine what Larry Fitz, John Brown, fucking I even see Andre 2K, like he probably get behind center and throw a couple passes. Shit is ridiculous. Our defense lost most of all our games except for week one. That's the only game when they fooled us and we thought, oh, we got a legit defense this year. That's just defense. Offensively, uh, again, their defense is up there. Their defense is like tops, one of the top, if not the best defense. It's one of them, goddamn it. And the crazy thing is, I'm not even worried about the offense. Usually, like every other year, that would be the one thing. Like, all right, we just gotta do something off. I'm not even that worried about the offense because the last couple of weeks, Flacco's been throwing interceptions left and right, but like get right back out there and do his thing and keep us in the game. The offense, let's be honest, the offense kept us in the game. You can say what you want about the offense. You can say what you want about Joe. The offense kept us in all of our games. The only reason that we are like the only reason that like we are in most of our games, we like losing by like 3 or 4, maybe even 5 points. The only is because of the offense. I give defense no credit unless they're playing fucking Michael Vick. That's it. And that's another thing, man. We could have won all those. Like I think it's safe to say that we could have won almost every game we played except for one. Except for one. And the one that we had no business even winning, we fucking win. Ain't that some irony right there for you? And I don't see how let's I want to stay positive. I do. I really do. So bad you don't understand. I want to stay positive. But I don't. There's nothing that shows me that anything different is gonna happen. Nothing. Same shit, man. It'll be the same. It's like Joe. He's gonna throw at least one interception. I see it. Like, he's throwing at least one interception. Uh, fucking somebody's gonna get deep. That's not supposed to get deep. That you'll be like, why would you let him get deep? Like, that's gonna be the guy. I see like Larry Fitz having a big game. If he doesn't, then fucking I just said John Brown, John Afidon or John, one of those two. One of those two is gonna get deep on a touchdown pass on Jimmy Smith, our fucking shutdown corner. Our number one corner is gonna get fucking cooked, and it's gonna be the Steve Smith show. I'm watch. It's gonna be the Steve Smith show, man. That's it. Like who else? Like Like, come on. We will rely on Kamar Aiken and Jeremy fucking Ross. We rely on them for to be our receivers. Think of it like this: if we put Jeremy Ross, no, matter of fact, if we put Kamar Aiken on on the Jaguars, is he a starter? It's come on. Is Kamar Aiken starting if you put him on the Jaguars? Is he a starter if you put him on the fucking Raiders? Put him on any team that's not the Ravens. Is he a starter? Is he a number two? Is he even a fucking even? Is he even in the rotation? He's a journeyman for a reason, and I'm surprised. Like I don't know if we did or not, but I'm surprised that Sharice Wright still on the team. Uh, man, I can't believe we started him. I can't believe we got a guy who was cut twice. We started him. We fucking started a guy that got cut twice. It's like everybody who's shit, the Ravens is like, hey, we'll save a few bucks. Just pick this guy up. Like they don't give a fuck about winning, man. They don't give a fuck. They don't care, man. And the Cardinals, oh man. I know we've been in every game, but if man, I don't want to. It's scary, man. It is so scary right now. I know we've been in every game, but this game has the potential. I'm not saying it will, but it has the potential to be a blowout against us. I feel like every game I think we can win this one, but it has potential to be a blowout when our offense struggles to score 20 points on the Steelers defense. Think about it. Steelers defense was bad last year. They're worse this year. And we struggled to score 20 points. I hope. I hope. And if we let. Man, alright, let's just think about something. Let's just think our biggest problem on defense is I'm not gonna go straight to the secondary because that was a weakness last year. But the strength for our defense was the run game and the pass rush. The run game is doing its thing. That's one check. But the fuck is the pass rush? We have no pass rush. None. Evans Denver, I remember him complaining about not being on the field more. Says got out was on the field more. What the fuck have you done? You haven't done anything, man. You got like one shot. That was like against the Bengals. And ever since then I haven't really played your name, man. It's been hurt. That's another thing, man. Guys are getting fucking like they're fraudulent as shit. Everybody is fucking like the toughest guy on our team is probably like the smartest guy on our team. Steve Smith. He has like 4 broken bones in his back. Fucking carrying the team. Like that's like we don't need a 35-year-old guy who's fucking 1 inch taller than me to carry the team. We don't need that, man. That, oh, this is another thing. I didn't mention uh last last week's game against Seinfeld. It's the last play of the game. The very last play. So clock like there's no time on the clock. So Flacco has no choice but to lock the into the end zone and hope for something to happen. Tell me why. Why the fuck is Steve Smith the only person in the end zone? The only fucking person. The smartest person in the end zone. He's the only Ravens wide receiver that decided to fucking. It don't make sense.
I can tell, man. Like, Flacco's just been around. He's just looking at the receivers like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like, what are y'all doing? I know he has to have, like, conversations with these guys. Like, yo, I'm not playing. You need, like, help me out. Help me out of here, man. Like, most of his interceptions, except for those two last week, but most of his interceptions has been him forcing it because there's no separation. Guys are getting themselves. All his interceptions been like the same. Like a guy, right, like the defender be right beside the receiver, because he tried to force it in there, and he's counting on this guy to make the play, and shit doesn't fucking happen. But those last two interceptions against the 49ers were retarded. And I only see more to come against one of the best defenses. It's gonna be tough. But man, this is so terrible. That's just been the thing. That's just been the thing. It's just been one player. If it's not one guy, it's another guy. And it's just one person. We need everybody to be on the same page. Like when Steve Smith is out there doing his thing, man, he's having like a 9-catch game for like over 100 yards and a touchdown. But he's not dropping fucking touchdowns. People seem to forget about it. People don't want to talk about that he dropped 2 touchdowns. If he doesn't drop those 2 touchdowns in the first quarter, the first half, like, you knew what the score would be. Like, it wouldn't have been fucking, what it was, 16, it was like 16-6 at halftime, I think. Like, do you know what the score would be? If Justin Tucker doesn't slip on that shitty-ass field, fucking sinkholes, that's the, like, for real. In my mind, if you slip up on a sinkhole on the field, you should be able to re-kick that one. But that's just me. Like, it's not that fair. The field is fucking terrible. You should be able to re-kick that sinkhole. Man, guys, we gotta look out for Patrick Peterson. I'm not, there's this nigga. The guy with the nickname, the fucking shit on it, Honey Badger. Like, those are too scary. When I watched them play, I'm scared. When I watched them, like, before this, like, I was just watching few of the highlights just to see what went up against. Man, this fight that they play against, guys are having, like, difficulty running against them, having the most passing against them, man. And I know Carson Palmer had, this is what really, Carson Palmer had a bad game last week. He threw a couple of interceptions. And he's gonna wanna, like, prove to everybody that was just that game. And what a team to prove against. Man. That's it, man. I'm not gonna keep talking. This video's taking longer than I thought it was gonna take. So, that's it. Just tell me what you think, man.
I'm having a problem. Damn. They copy the flow and they really think that they are rapping me. This shit is a tragedy. Damn. So many rappers I used to look up to.